You are a Christian. You are a tenant. Your landlord is not a Christian. And he called you one day and said, I'm sure you know your rent is overdue. And every day I see you carrying the Bible, calling Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You come telling me that there's nothing your Jesus cannot do. And yet he can't pay your house rent. Does that bring glory to God? Let me hear somebody say with anger, I refuse to be poor.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. You just heard the RCCG. They say if you are looking for evidence full everywhere. They are calling people to come to their church. And in the first video, Mr. Adeboye was talking about the landlord, tenant that cannot pay their rent. So, does that bring glory to God as a Christian? Now, let's listen to the confession of one of his pastors that came out to cry. See what they are donating. They are donating bread. They are donating all these things just to lure people into their coven. Don't go there. Nothing is happening. Stay tuned to the next video.
To every one of us, there's a reason why I'm doing this video, and the reason is not to vilify or to destroy the character of our father in the Lord, Pastor Adeboye, at all. He's a father in the Lord to some of us. To me, he's a father in the Lord, and God has used his ministry several times for me. So I am not one of those who comes online to come and destroy people or to destroy his character. That is never the reason for this life. The reason for this life is to call his attention to some things that are happening in the church that I'm very sure he's not even aware of. Okay. Yes, he did say that we should not bring church issues online. But the problem is, how do we get through to him? To get through to him as a Redeemite, I have to first write a letter through my parish pastor, through area pastor, through zonal pastor, through provincial pastor, through the and through before it will get to him. And some of the things that I want to discuss in this particular life has to do with some of these pastors, this lineup of pastors. So definitely they will not allow it to reach to him. So the only way, and it's not somebody that you can just go to his office and say, I want to see him, and you will see him. So the only way that he can be reached is through the social media. There's no other way. Maybe when people watch it and they share this, it could get to those who know him and they may call his attention to it. But this is very urgent and we need him to come in. Sir, it's about churches that are from 100 people and below in Redeem. The pastors of these churches are going through hell, sir. Yes, sir. And even some parishes that over 100, but in the parish they have more of youths that have not started working, or more of children. They are going through hell, sir. A lot is happening, sir. Let us start, sir, from the place of remittance. The higher church, the higher authorities or the higher churches, they are collecting everything that is coming into the church. There is no money to run the churches. The pastors of parishes that have 100 people and below, they are going through a lot. They don't have money to run the church again, sir, because they are collecting everything. By the time they collect 82% or 80-something% of everything that came in from minister's tithe, collect this one, collect that one, even less than 20% that is remaining, there are still other levies that they will be asking the people to pay. They will still ask for other levies, different ones. Okay, I don't want to be mentioning those levies unless it's extremely important. They will still ask for levies, and they'll be asking the church to pay it. Where are they supposed to get that money from? The remittance is taken away every money. All that people have is taking it away. All that those parishes have, the remittance is taking those things away, sir. There are no more money in the church to take care of people in the church. These small parishes of 100 and less, okay, 100 and less, they have people in the church that are in need, that they need to spend money on. There are students there that they need to give scholarship to. There are aged people there that needs to be taken care of. There are so many things that needs to be done in those churches. There is no time we are done with remittance, nothing is remaining. On remittance day, sir, pastors are very bitter and they grumble and they do all sorts of things on remittance day. It's always a bitter day for pastors, sir. You don't know because you cannot know. You cannot know because you are more used to those big parishes who have everything they need, okay, to run the church. But if you are conversant with these small churches, you will know that it's a lot for those pastors. Pastors are using their personal monies to run these churches now. And yet they have their own families. Some of them have children in higher institutions that they have to pay for. They have wives at home. Their wives are complaining. They are complaining because the men cannot even be like men again. They cannot put money down in the house again because everything coming into their hand, they are pushing into the church because they don't want the price to die in their hand. They don't want to be called failures. So they would rather spend whatever money comes into their hand on the church than put down something at home for their wives and their children. And you know the implication of this, sir. This is why some pastors' children, they go wayward. When they see what their parents go through because they are serving God, which is needless, it can turn them into wayward children, sir. Please, sir, we want you to look into it. You are a father that hears. It has happened before. In fact, since I've been a Redeemer, I know that 2 different times you have spoken up that the percentage of the money they are collecting from the parishes is too much, that they should reduce it.
My people, you heard the honest truth from that woman's voice. Hey, she talk. Oh. Now, let's address this one by one. In the first video, Mr. Adeboye was talking about tenants that could not afford their rent. And their landlord were asking them, you carry Bible every day and you cannot pay your rent. So what does that say about your God? Your God is not working. Go and look for job. Simple. That was for some of the pastors. That's their situation. They cannot pay rent. We see them here in the UK. Majority of them lives in one room. Yet they cannot pay. They will tell you, I'm pastor. They cannot pay. If you are into managing properties, you will understand what I'm saying. They rent flats. They will they will accumulate rent up to 5,000. It happens to Deeper Life as well. Not only Redeemo, their pastors are suffering. No, that one they destroyed this woman's house. The woman, we met in VPA. She was sharing her testimony, and they owe her like £5,000 rent. On top of that, they destroy everything. And one of them was even my tenant. He and his wife supposed to be living in the house. Then they brought the sister-in-law. And I know they will destroy everything. After 6 months, I refused to renew their contract. I asked them to go. They fought me like no man business. In the UK, It is happening, oh, they are suffering, oh. Now the woman goes into saying that you say we should not bring church matter to the social media, but we cannot get to you. You see the protocol that line up before they will get to Mr. Adeboye. Mr. Adeboye is God, though. You cannot get to him, oh. So he come and he will come to the pulpit and be saying, one poor man came to me. I prayed for him. I keep telling you it's a lie. I was in Redeem. Even when he comes to our church, RCCG church in the UK, we will be there. You cannot see him. The protocol, you cannot see him. Me, I'm not the type that see pastors, so none of them. Oh. Once we finish the church, that's it. Whatever that's said there is okay for me. I don't go and see people. Even our partners meeting, you cannot see him. Oh, they will whisk him away immediately and his wife. The people that had to see him has to pay all these pastors. That's how they are making their own money. And that goes to all the big churches. You cannot see the G.O. Don't let any G.O. come to the pulpit. This person came to me. Like NHL will say, they kidnapped him. He phoned me. It's a lie. You cannot see none of them. It is by arrangement. Protocol. Where is their phone number that you phone them? This is a pastor inside the church that is telling you all this thing. No. Their children are wayward. She didn't want to tell you. Their children are wayward. They are suffering. I've been to several Redeem RCCG churches, parishes. That woman in Croydon, I've spoken about her before. Someone that I know, she was a mom to my kids. So, they just go there and waste her own life. In that church, that woman, because she's stubborn, Mary Macaulay, I've mentioned her name before. She'll be telling us like this, that the money they are paying. And where is the money? In the church there are no adults. Maybe like 6 or 7 adults. The rest are children. She cannot even pay the rent. She cannot even pay the other bills and all that. And the bills is piling up. Headquarters is asking for money. There's no money. Oh. She will come to the altar. That woman, she's kind of a Agbero woman. But because she's in the UK, she has those powers. Those in Nigeria, there's no power. Oh. They cannot fight back like that. So they are suffering. Oh. That's why redeemed pastors are dying. And those in European countries, they are dying. There's no, especially the one in Nigeria, they are dying of starvation. Their kids don't listen to them anymore. This is the business of Adeboye that is only paying Adeboye. And when they open their businesses like this, they put thugs there, rogues there. Pastor will go into all kind of business. I posted a video when gunmen walking to the one of the RCCG church in Nigeria. The pastor was dedicating a baby, and when he saw those gunmen, he told them, "Don't kill anybody here, oh, that they should just kill him." And they killed him right there on the altar. It's in my playlist. Do you know the business that he did with all those gunmen? Pastors, we collect money. When they arrest all those boys that goes into many things, they will trust pastor because they are the one praying for them. We have so amounts in the accounts. They will give it to pastor. Keep it for us. So when we come back, we will have something to fall back on. That's the agreement. Pastor, we use the money. Then they will come and buy pastor. There are cases like that. You know, those churches. Like that. That's what is going on. Oh. But my own is that, do they tie them down there? But they've entered a covenant that maybe some of them are afraid, because all these covenants come with curses and everything. If I leave, this will happen to them, all this blah blah. So they stay there and they are suffering. So this one came out to say all these things. She revealed a lot of things. You see the protocol. So don't ever listen to Adeboye and say, someone came to me. It is arrangement. For someone to go to Adeboye, you have money. Look at that woman that Shehu Kuti told us about. That's the way it is. $250,000. Is that a small person? She paid that money and she still buy. That's the way it is. You have no money, you have no connection, you cannot get to Mr. Adeboye. That's why he's dealing with people that come to him, because he must know that you are big. I told you about one woman in Abuja that gave him $10,000 through one of his pastors in Abuja, Pastor Shola. And the woman was waiting for Mr. Adeboye to call him to thank him. Mr. Adeboye didn't call him to thank him. So the woman now went back to that parish church in Abuja. The money I gave to you, did you give it to Pastor Adeboye? The man said, if you ask me to give it to him, I have given it to him. The woman was not satisfied. But he actually got to Mr. Adeboye through one of the judges in Abuja. I will not mention names. So that time, they are now realized that, no, it's not in Mr. Adeboye's culture or practice that you give him money, he got the money, and he will not call you to thank you. The woman gave the money because she thought they pray for her son that had cancer. The boy is nowhere now. I don't want to say the obvious. So that time they were sharing the picture of that pastor. People should be praying against him and all that. Me, I don't do things like that, so I just ignored him. So it's something that I know very well. If you know the corruption that is going on in this organization, that is why there's nothing, no prayer that be answered there. Because God is not there to start with. You heard it yourself now. What this woman just said. It was about 25 minutes video. I just edit the one I needed. I don't need the rest of the story and all that. And it's what I've been telling you. I was there. I know what is going on. The competition, the lies, the deception. On top of that, the way people are dying. That is what is annoying me. If people are paying all this money, tithe, offering, you will dance. You won't see anything. Pastor are working, nothing. Especially those ones in Manchester. You know how many branches closed down in Manchester? The ones that are still surviving, they are using their money. They are struggling. Everybody putting posts out there to lure people. Who will go there? People's eyes have opened. In Nigeria, in UK, on this road, in Eastham, they will be snatching their members like this. Redeem, RCCG, they will be telling you, don't go there, come here. If you mistakenly go there, the way they will tie you down there. How can that be God, my people? Think about it for once. It's a business. When Mr. Adeboye put it out there, every G can hurry, go and open church. Wherever you travel to, just open church. Is that how they open church? You put the life of human beings into the hands of people that has nothing to do with Christ. Anyway, I've said it all. I've been talking all this while. You heard it now from the horse's mouth. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye for now.